Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Freddie Freeman. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Nick Lodolo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Andy Pages.
Well, he's making a strong move, hitting exactly 400 over his last 10 games. But the key is he's been swinging the bat, he's been tracking the baseball, and having very quality at-bats at the plate. Batting average is spiking in the right direction, and you know what? His team's loving it right now.
Miguel Rojas now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. Ball one. Line drive. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. That's the 3rd out. Dodgers go down quietly. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and on the hill, the big righty, Tyler Glasnow. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
In now for the Reds, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 down. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hernandez grabs it on the run. Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boo.
1 out, base is empty. The pitch. Right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. Awesome play there.
That is good. The third baseman.
Jonathan India at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez makes the grab on the run. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. The line of the pitch. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the duck.
The pitch. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a one-out double for the first hit of the game.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1 out, runner at second. Tommy Edman at the plate. Hard ground ball, base 9. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Edman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, and it's 2-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
And now it's going to be Tyler Glasnow. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. On to first. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. They limit the damage here. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show.
measuring up how I want to be.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Glasnow back to work. Right through there for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
TJ Friedl stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
A little bit high maybe, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. The pitch. That one ripped. Weimer raging back towards the wall. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
He's been swinging it really well lately. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
To the right side. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Paz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Not even close there. Now 2-2. Great chase that time. Rojas stands at 3rd with 1 gone to the inning. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. fly ball to right. Weimer makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Stuart Fairchild. Fairchild in his second season, 28 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Here comes a pitch. Strike two.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. The Reds trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Lodolo.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Popped up and a foul ball. Here's your 1. And strike 2.
Clearly just trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play here with the pitcher at the plate.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Ow! In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. And that's the inning.
Can't trust that life online. Now you want that.
Now into the ball game on defense. Matt McClain. He'll be out in left field. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
McClain.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Max Muncy at the dish. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And that one almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smith stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch, not close, up high. And now the lefty just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 31, Tyler Glasnow.
Man at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. First pitch misses. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. Mookie Betts to bat next. Kicks and deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. And a pitch. In the air on the infield. Glasnow makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. The Reds down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jonathan.
In now for the Reds, Jonathan India. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The Dodgers leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw on to Freeman. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That'll make it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Lodolo gives way, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Andrew Abbott comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next pitch is outside, and 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball popped up. Maile settles underneath it. Nabs it. 2 away down.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Andy Pages. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Weimer pulls it down, and that is that. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run, and the lead is now 5-0. Back here in Cincinnati, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Tyler Stevenson. Glasnow back to work. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Wiemer will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He was late there, strike one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The Dodgers leading by 5. And we're back. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The pitch. That one way inside.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. And another ball hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And there's a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Edman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
On the ground to 3rd, India. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The catcher, Will.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw over to Stevenson. And the Dodgers are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Matt McLain. McLain measures 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Glasnow back to work. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Luke Maile. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that misses off the outside edge. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to first, Freeman steps on first for the out.
The pitcher, number 41, Andrew.
Pinch hitter coming on, Elly De La Cruz. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked. Well, that's a good approach paying off.
Espinal in the box again. Takes a strike. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Ian Gibaut getting ready to go. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand batter waits. That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
Bounce to third. India over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. That one the other way. Snags it for the second out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 3. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Foul ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And they'll do it again.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Down and in, moved his feet. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Now back, second base.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Mookie on the move. Pitch way inside. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, down to third baseman, Jonathan India. And he deals. Right through there for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Glass now, ready and deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Tyler Stevenson digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And another ball. And there's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses. 1-0. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swung on, going to. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Drew. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And now the right fielder, Joey Wiemer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Friedl on at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Foul ball still 0-2.
One and two.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The Reds down by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Gibaut. He last pitched 2 days ago. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He pulls it in on the run.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Brent Suter loosening up for manager David Bell. Diaz, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. And another ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at first, one away. That's a little bit low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Fly ball down the line. Weimer flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now back left field.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's been a great free agent sign. And fires in a fastball at 95. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And another ball. Center field. Moving under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 1 left for LA. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here in Cincinnati, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Matt McClain. And the pitch. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Glasnow still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Luke Maile.
That's the ball.
And downstairs. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Muncy under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Cincinnati, Ahmed Rosario. Fastball for a strike. swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. He's straight.
Wouldn't chase that time.
One ball.
McLean
He's straight.
stands at second with 2 gone. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 5-2.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back up.
Zips it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alexis Diaz. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Diaz in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. To the right side, Rosario. And they get Edman for the out. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he chases that one. And there's 2 away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Muncy to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. Oh, that plucked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Shohei Ohtani. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And forget it. He hammers one out to center. His 4th home run of the season. It's 7-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Here's Mookie to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two down, nobody on.
1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next offering way off the plate. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one lifted to left. Moving under this one. See if this 2-run homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
People are crying out, reach out with hip-hop, skateboarding, you grab bounce if you want to just bounce and move if you want to just move and move.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Blake Treinen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Jonathan India now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
No.
Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Stevenson, the next to hit, takes outside. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. And that's outside.
3-0.
At the belt and fires. The Dodgers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. And that's in for a strike. And they're at the knees. 0-2 now. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 7th home run of the season. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Siggy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, over the hardest outing ends, that pitch is caught him for an 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. Joey Wiemer, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 down, base is empty. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And the pitch is outside,
1 ball.
1.
Good strike.
just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. The Reds now down to their final out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
McLean in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up.
1-1.
On the ground, and this should do it. On the run, throw to first, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.